Believe it or not, I ain't got much going on today. I feel like I'm cheating y'all, but I'm probably giving you a little break. Ha! I feel kind of bad. All right, here we go. Well, this is what I did tonight. I'm kind of just doing a little bit at a time. I filled in the holes and I sprayed some texture spray. I could spray a little texture spray right here. It's awfully plain. Anyway, I spray a little texture spray, fill the holes. This was the big gash. I kind of filled it, and that's texture spray on it. That's what gives it a bumpy look, kind of like, let's see if I can get up close. See how that's just like bumpy? It's kind of supposed to be like this. I'm not filling that hole because I'm going to hang my picture back when I'm all done. Then over here, filled in that. Oh, and some more back here. Let's spray it. Hang on. Let's do it. Hang on. Come on. I'll show you how this works. But I got to get this back so it don't all land on it. Hang on. Hey, Ziggy. Ziggy, turn on the craft light. Okay. Where is it? Like right? Where did I see that? Hang on. Kind of have to stand right about here. All right, so I'm going to keep my finger there. So you go. And see how it makes it a texture? And then it kind of dries as a texture to resemble the plaster. That spot up there looks kind of wicked. There. And then what I did, now I don't know if I'm supposed to, but after a couple minutes, looking for any more along here. Hang on. Oh, there's all. After a couple minutes, I see how this kind of gets goopy. I just gotta come along and touch it a little bit. And that's how I do. So now you are in the loop officially. Oh yeah. Got this hole filled. It ain't perfect, but it ain't got to be perfect. I kind of filled it with a piece of paper and then some caulk. And then I sprayed it with see, you can see the texture spray real good here. So anyway, so that's what I did this evening after I ate supper. So next will be the prime whenever I decide to do that part. But I thought I'd give y'all an update. Also, I'll be leaving the fan on because I might be just a little bit, from huffing all that texture spray. I'm just kidding, kind of. Hey, I gotta be really quick. Watching a webinar. It is about weight loss and those GLP-1s, which is like the shots, injections. Anyway, I've got a burger and those onion and mushrooms that I cooked up this weekend you'll see it in my veggie prep video. So that's this. And my salad. We'll have to talk more later. I gotta go. Bye. Hi, how are you doing? I've kind of been all over the place today. Work was good. We had like a 2-hour webinar. And like I said, they were talking about obesity, the GLP-1s, which is like the Mounjaro, Ozempic, those kind of medications. They were talking about diabetes and stuff like that. We got just another big old bowl of just random veggies. Took some G-Hughes honey mustard, some of that pork and good vinegar and salt powder, and then a little Thousand Island. One more. And then, so that webinar was 2 hours. And I am here to tell you, My thighs are so stinking sore. Sunday, we were as a church. And even if I've already told y'all this, I'm telling you again. So, sorry. Hang on, I missed the spot. Okay. So they did boot camp for the kids' church. They were just showing them different activities and exercises. And I did no. I didn't do it the right way. I did the best that my body could do. Well, I may have lost 180 pounds, but I'd say that a good 70 of it was muscle, because I have not worked to retain muscle. I know it. You know it. We all know it. Anyway, so I did them squats, and oh, my thighs are so sore. When I go to sit down in the toilet, it's like, oh, I just have to almost fall on the toilet. Now, getting up doesn't hurt, but going down hurts. Anyway, one of my coworkers was showing me about wall push-ups, so my arms aren't sore, but they're just a little tender. But anyway, so yeah, my thighs are so sore. And then yesterday, getting up and doing that stuff, getting up and down on the ladder, my legs got to work out in a good way. I'm not whining about it. But anyway, so yeah, so we had that 2-hour web call. Then I had a few reports to do, and every month we have to call some clients, and it's not really a survey, but you were just, hey, do you remember meeting with your nurse last month? And as a supervisor, it's things like, did she go over your medications with you? Did she talk about your physical health? And did she kind of help you work through a goal? Did she, was she polite and respectful? So, just that supervisory kind of checking out with the patients, clients, and making sure that the nurse is doing what they're supposed to. I got to blow. Just hold on. So anyway, so I got those survey calls done. I think that's like, I would rather sit and work on a report for 8 hours than make those calls. There's nothing wrong with the calls that I make. It's just, they send us a list of all the clients they met with in a month. And it's like, call, no answer. Call, dial tone. Yeah, it's just going through and trying to find somebody who will answer their phone. And it's okay, a lot of people don't have minutes, and I get that. But anyway, for whatever reason, that's my least favorite part. Anyway, so I did that. Oh, after work, I went by Sherwin-Williams. I picked up 2 cans of paint. The color is called Dover White. And the reason why it's not like a snow white, but because my trim is so ivory, like a light, super light beige, the walls needed to be lighter in order to have some kind of contrast. Otherwise, everything would look like the same color. When I moved in, everything was the same color, except in my spare room. That one was pink, but everything else, the color of the fireplace was the same color as the walls. The color of my trims was the same color as the walls. So everything in this whole house it's like somebody walked in with the spray paint, a spray thing, and just spray painted every single thing that same color. But anyway, so I got 2 cans of Dover White. I knew that my sister, what she does, because with her back, she can only do like certain movements for a specific amount of time. So when she was in 8th grade, she had scoliosis, and she had Harrington rods put in. And she was the first little kid that the local doctor that he did that on in our area. And but anyway, so they said at the time, don't jump, don't ride horses, don't ski, don't do all these things. Well, what 8th grade kid's gonna listen to that? So now she has to wear a TENS unit because she's in so much pain. All that to say, she's been working on repainting her house. And her method is she does the trim up high, trim down low, and then rollers one wall. Then, because of, her back, so another time she might do two walls. My question for her today, and she said, anyway, was, what if for me, it's not a matter of I need to change things. For my brain, I want to do all of one thing. So I said, what would happen if I decided to prime the trim around the top first? And then, a couple days later, maybe do the trim along the bottom. And then a week later, I'm just throwing this out there, roller everything. I've just always done it in one day. Well, she actually said, she's like, well, I had a guy come paint the house and certain rooms in the house. And she said that it was years ago. And she said that he actually was working on other jobs. So he'd come in and paint the top of one wall and go do something else. And then a couple days later, come back and paint all the trim and all the trim. Then his mom got really sick, so he had to take care of her for a couple weeks. So she said that shouldn't make a difference. So that makes me feel good. Because I personally would rather pour some paint in a little bucket and then paint all around the top. And then, and let that be the thing. And then another time paint all around the bottom. So anyway, so I'm excited. But anyway, hang on. So yeah, so I picked up 2 cans because I want to paint my hallway too. I'm going to need to fill those holes in the hallway also. So that's something I want to work on. That's really all I got going on. It's been a quiet. Oh, after I went to Sherwin-Williams, I was craving a pork steak. No idea why. I don't crave pork or chicken ever, like never, ever, ever. But I did today. I was craving a pork steak. So I went and brought it home. What I had to buy was a 3-pack. So I cooked all 3. And, this ain't all 3. I put it into portions. And, man, pork steak is so much more moist than the dadgum chops. I got that. Told y'all about my fun little dip. Because from my rutabaga, I like eating rutabaga like you would eat a carrot. Rutabaga is a little more dense than a carrot, though. You gotta slice it thin, or you might break a tooth. Then, this one's not going to be on the video whenever that comes out. This is one I made last time. It is snickerdoodle and chocolate. Now, hang on. I want to rinse my mouth out. I got my electrolytes in one of these tonight. Hang on, got a news. Oh. Okay. So it's half keto chow snickerdoodle and half chocolate protein. It's good. Got a fun flavor. So, listen, that's all I got for y'all today. It's just kind of a slow day. But I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.